Oh, man.
Modi.
I can hear you.
The people that aren't watching can't hear
Hello,
me.
now you can hear me. This happened last night on the other channel. Thank you, Irene. This happened on the other channel, so I looked to see if my mic was moving and it wasn't. So we are back live after a 5-week hiatus. We're gonna play our monster ancestries that we made. We've got a Skurzak, we've got an Orcs, we've got an Atzlan, and we've got a Grendel. We're gonna play the new adventure from Sean Van Dam, Night of the Vivmancer. This is episode 1. So we're finally back, and we're all monsters. We're all terrible, horrible monsters. So we'll do a little roundtable. The folks can introduce who and what they're playing, and then we'll get into the adventure. So, Megan, you're up first with Shugrug.
I'm Shugrug the Fingerless. I am an Orcs and a Racketeer, young Orcs that's trying to make a mark on the world. Yep, that's all I got.
I like it.
Thanks, man.
I like it. A young Orcs trying to make a mark on this crazy, messed up world. Bill, you're playing Jorge.
Hey, I'm playing Jorge the Aslan. That is a giant lizard person. I am the one character in our group who is senior. He is a, one second here, hedge knight turned armiger, meaning he is our group's tank. We did a little bit of group building before we started this, and the only person in the group I know well is Shugrug. I pulled our Oryx out of a river when they were very young, and we've been traveling together ever since, I guess.
Bill took notes. Good.
Oak didn't.
Did Megan?
That's from memory, buddy.
Megan, did you take notes on yours?
Yes, but not not my second bit. Somebody in the group, I can't remember, knows my secret past of somebody out, some big boss guy out there that is looking to find me to cut off the rest of my fingers because I double-crossed him.
Oh, that's right. I remember that now.
Oh, is it jogging your memory? Well, you're next, Mike, with Greg.
No. That's just not right.
It should be old Greg.
Old Greg.
Yes. Right. So, hello, everyone. I am Goyo, the Grendel. And a Grendel, for those of you who don't know, is a satyr-like creature, a beast of dubious nature. And in fact, Goyo is a charlatan, which means he tends to lie a lot. He's like a confidence guy. And he's a monster, just figuratively and literally. And we're discovering things as we go about Goyo. So I'm going to stop there, but tune in as Goyo develops.
Are you not Greg?
I'm Goyo.
Oh,
Greg,
well,
that's Greg in
Spanish.
Yeah.
Okay. Just like Bill is Jorge, which is George in English.
I thought this was all worked out ahead of time.
Yes. All right, and Thanquil, our Skurzak, played by Oak. Oak, you're muted.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Plays a Diabolus turned Grey Vivmancer, lowborn rat person. Thanquil, not to be confused with a similar named character.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep, I do, but I have no idea because I didn't take any notes from who I know, because I thought we'd play the next week and I just remember it. But 5 weeks, whatever.
I gotta say, that's a hell of a fun combo for your classes.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've got that one I talked to you about. I've got a special.
Oh yeah, I let you guys min-max, didn't I? I should. Oh, I should. You know, the encounter we have tonight, I should boost up the difficulty a little bit more, knowing that you guys are min-maxed and almost. You just hit intermediate tier, didn't you?
Yeah, we got
Yes.
our first profession just enough to get into our next one.
Okay. All right. So, do we have anything else to go over? I don't think so. I think we're good to go, aren't we? Thank you, Adam, for resubscribing to our channel for 9 months in a row. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. All right. If any of my players, if you're an Amazon Prime member, you have a free subscription. If you want to up your subscription, please don't be a stranger. Or anybody who's watching, you can use your Amazon Prime. Look at that. We just got a follow.
That is now Prime Gaming. They changed it. It's no longer Twitch Prime. It's
All right.
Prime Gaming.
Thank you for the follow, Hems Thornbird. Beard. It's already starting. I'm mispronouncing names. All right, let's get started. All right, so you are a group traveling together. You have for some time now. You all know one another. And you've been traveling the roads, and you've been taking on odd jobs. The last one is protecting fruit carts. Nothing glamorous. You're just trying to make ends meet, getting gold wherever you can. And right now, you are in the town of Delberg, and you're looking for work. And you've been there for a few days. It's a pretty quiet sort of town. And you find yourselves in the Shield Maiden's Vice, which is a tavern here in town, and you're having a few drinks, and you're kind of poking around. It's midday. You're poking around. You're looking for work. You're trying to talk to any caravan drivers who are going to leave for the day, and see if you can find something to fill your pockets with, because you've been drinking and eating here the last few days. So what do you want to do in the Shield Maiden's Vice? Is there any, there's all kinds of folks. Lunch is just winding down. People are leaving. They're going back about their business. This city is mixed with all of the various ancestries that you're playing. You're in a monster city, seeing as how you're all playing monsters. It is primarily Atzlands, though, that populate this city, this fine city of lizard people.
Well, I'm right at home.
So it's a lizard man city populated by Aslands. Or is that is the lizard people?
Aslan is the name of the lizard people.
Okay. I was thinking Grendel.
Grendel are the...
Right. Beastmen, basically.
Beastmen. With salacious appetites.
Am I fairly familiar with the city?
Yeah, you've...
I'm
you've
an
been here
old
for a few days.
lizard.
Yeah, I'll say in your past you've been through Delberg once or twice.
Any idea where I might go to find some work?
Well, this was the best place. This is where the caravan drivers will stop midday for their meal, and you guys have been unsuccessful in locating or acquiring any work. You could head over to maybe the job board, see if there's anybody who's posted anything there, looking for folks to protect their apple carts on their way to the next city.
Oh, we're going old school. Yeah, let's go to the bulletin board.
Bulletin board. Oh, look at this. Look at the chat. Everybody's shouting at one another in the chat. Even Ken's here. Look at this. My word. All right. As you guys are about to leave to go look at the bulletin board, old Jorge turns to the group of you. He wisps his beard and he says, "Well, let's go to the bulletin board to find us a job for the apple carts." The door bursts open to the Shield Maiden's Vice, and Orc walks in. He stumbles in. He's got blood on his face. And he shouts, "Rats! Horrible rat men! They're attacking the bazaar! We need help!" And looks at the group of you four.
What's it pay?
Horrible rat men, huh?
Your lives! They're killing people!
Just kind of shrug like no big deal.
I mean, we don't even like people.
No, you don't.
There are people here?
You hear screaming and shouting. You see people running behind him at the open door, and they're like clutching their face, and there's blood pouring down. He says, "Take it up with the mayor. Maybe she'll pay you."
Right. Well, I've got nothing better to do. I'll shrug, pull out my mortuary sword, and head outside.
All right, you head outside and you see that there's utter chaos going on in the streets of Delberg right now. People are running around screaming. You can hear shouting coming from the bazaar area, the market, if you will. Go ahead, everybody, make me a standard awareness test, please. Megan's trying to remember how to play this game. She warned me before we went live that she
We played this before. I think.
forgotten to play Zweihander. 83? No, it's on a pass.
Awareness.
Do you want to spend a fortune point on your awareness test? Your first roll of the night.
Standard is 33. Yeah, I think I'm going to skip that one.
Okay. Thankwil, you passed. Shugrug, I'm gonna have fun with these names. And you did not pass, Greg. Greg the Grendel.
Is Goyo.
I don't know what that means, Ken. So you pinpoint it and you look over where all this commotion's coming from, and you see these like rat men hunched over. They're wearing tattered, dirty robes, and they're in the bazaar, and they're like picking up goods off the blankets and throwing them around, and fruit, and it looks like they're all kind of like grouped around a well. There's 5 of them in total, and it looks almost like they're scared, like they're trying to defend themselves, but they're lashing out at anybody who comes near them, almost like caged beasts that aren't quite caged. So you've pinpointed the ruckus.
Do I recognize any clan or anything they're from, or since I'm a rat person, anything?
Why don't you go ahead and make me a hard scrutinize? No. In the chaos, you're not able to determine what clan these fellow ratmen may be from. But they're giving your people a bad name.
Should go make a hard bargain with them.
Hard.
Don't we already have a bad name? So, I mean,
You don't know
really,
that.
is it getting worse?
Shall you saunter over and engage these ratmen and these poor people?
Yeah, I'll approach them.
All right, they're screaming and shouting and they're throwing things and they're going to lash out at you when you do so.
How far away are they?
As far away as they are on that map that I just put you on.
What seems to be the problem?
Oh, I didn't put your tokens. Are your names on your sheets like actually Shugrug and that stuff?
Mine's correct.
Mine's right.
Megan, what's Shugrug the Fingerless?
Mine's correct.
Look at you. Look at all of you. So organized. Jorge?
What kind of clowns have you been playing with?
I know, right? I have 2 Goyos, though. Which one is it, Mike? Why do I have 2 Goyos? I take back all the good things I said.
You have 2 Goyos?
There's 2 Goyos on my list when I can attach a character sheet to the token.
I don't know why that is. Do I have more than one? There must have been more than one Mike here. Oh, you know what? There's a Goyo that's an aristocratic male gnome. That's not the right
I love that Mike's hand just appeared floating with his mouse in it for 2 seconds there. What is going on?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was eating, so I put my camera down. There you go.
Uh,
All right. So, no, it's the Grendel Goyo.
But it's not labeled Grendel Goyo. I just have Goyo and Goyo.
All right. So
change one of them Grendel, and I'll put the right thing on there. In the meantime, let's roll initiative. So we got a few new things going on here on the board. You'll notice there's like this symbol underneath one of the rat men. It now bounces around to whoever's turn it is. And also, when you click on your token, in the top left-hand corner, does it say initiative or no? If not, there's a macro that you can enable over in the macro section called initiative, and you can turn that on, and it should take all the information from your sheet, all your pluses and all that, and roll your initiative and automatically put it on the turn tracker for you now.
Oh, mine did.
Yeah. Oh, see, Oaks worked. He rolled a 15. It took in all...
How do I turn that on?
Over on the macros. top right-hand corner should be the second last icon. It's like 3 lines of 3 dots. Turn on the initiative macro.
I didn't have to turn anything on. I just up at the top where like your little menu is for pointers and dice and stuff. When you select your token, it should pop up.
Okay.
Bar. I click that button. Go macro bar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which one's mine? Which token's mine?
Mike, bless your heart. You're the Grendel. You're the one with the
horns.
That looks like a goat.
Got
Do I
it.
have the right Goyo on attached to it?
I hope so.
I've got horns too, so.
Oh no, I have it as not this one. Hold on. I like how you literally named it. Okay, try again. Not this one. Yours didn't work, Bill? Oh no, it did. Oh, nice. Isn't this nice? Why didn't we have this sooner?
Sorry, so I'm supposed
It worked the second time when I dug into it a bit better.
So click on your token, Megan. So yours is the orc at the top there. Click on that, your orc. And when you click on it, you have it highlighted. Do you see a button that says initiative in the top left-hand corner of your screen?
Yes.
Click that.
Mine's in the bottom left.
Okay, or it might be in the bottom left. One of the two.
Nice. Bueno.
Do you see either in the top left or bottom left, Megan? I'll start playing some music. Demon combat? Is that appropriate? No.
I clicked it. Maybe already there. Hold on a second.
Dark and stormy? That's unappropriate. Where's some good fighting music when we need it? There we go. All right.
No, it's not showing up for me, man. I'm on glue. So
That's okay. Go ahead and roll D10 and just add your initiative bonus on that. And we'll fill it in manually. It's okay.
Thank you.
No worries. So what's your total with your initiative bonus?
That is 17.
17 total? Wow. All right, let me roll for my dudes. A 1? No. That's not how this is supposed to play out. I was supposed to kill somebody the first session. Boffrin's here looking for a kill. I need a kill. And I roll a 1? All right, so you are up first, Shugrug the Fingerless. You got the little the symbol underneath you. So you've got these rat men who are tearing about this bazaar. Oh, by the way, Bill, I used that program to make this bazaar quickly.
So I'm gonna chuck a knife at this guy.
Looks like you spent hours.
I did. Someone's audio is feeding through. I don't know whose that is, but I can turn off the music if it's an issue. So go ahead. Do you want to do a simple range? Do you want to throw your dagger at them? That's fine. Simple range to action. I know it's been a while since we played. Do you guys remember all the different actions, the perilous stunts, all that good stuff since we played last?
I think it's been like 3 months since I've actually.
That's okay. You can throw your dagger. You can make a simple ranged attack, and we can throw that dagger.
And it's under. Oh, I roll my throwing knives, right?
Yeah. Do you have them programmed in your character sheet? Then please do. Oh, you throw and it goes wide. It's the rat bends down and picks up some rotting fruit to throw at you just as you throw the knife. Do you want to do anything else? That's 1 AP. Remember, so you have 3 AP on your turn. You can move. You can use perilous stunts.
Shoot! I should have aimed.
Yeah, take aim.
No, I'll leave the rest to parry and run away.
Okay, very good.
Done.
Thanquil, the Skurzak.
How large is a burst template?
Oh, you're making me think. Adam, are you in the chat? How big is a burst template before I go grab my main gouge? Or anybody else in chat. Quick. Quick! Because it's in the back of main gouge, isn't it? Where the hell's my copy?
Is it? Let me look.
Anybody help us. Large burst
Put
template.
it in the back of main gov.
I'm just flipping through the back of it now. My copy was nearby. I swear it was in main gouge. They had templates in there. Ba, ba, ba. I don't see it now. Anyways, what do you want to cast? Doesn't matter.
Hey,
let's just
burst
move.
template. A burst will radiate outward in a circle with a diameter of 6 yards in all directions. Select a point of origin within sight, whether it is a creature, object, person, or place, and the burst will then take effect.
There you go.
It affects allies and foes alike.
Thank you,
So
Bill.
6. So where's my circle? How do I draw a damn circle on here?
By the way, it was in Zweihander, Matt.
Thank you.
Zweihander.
Thank you.
I'm not sure if I can get that one. If I can get that, I know I can get all the others. I just don't know if I can get that one.
Yes.
And do I set this up? I can't remember. I was talking to Bill as an actual attack roll or just click the cast button.
Click cast. I don't know. I don't know what you set up in your character sheet.
Well, I'll see if it works.
31. All right. So what are you casting?
Horde of vermin.
Isn't that what we're fighting?
Yeah, I know, right?
So they attack themselves.
So did you throw did you throw moldy cheese or did you fly dung or fling dung?
Jeez.
Did you see?
I'm a rat. I associate with rats to fight rats.
Yeah. So what are you having? So you're summoning rats?
Yeah, to kill all them.
Are you the same race as they are?
Yes.
Yes.
Ancestry.
We don't say race?
It's ancestry in Zweihander.
All those who are caught in the burst suffer a -10 base chance at all skill tests that rely on vision. They also suffer a D10 plus willpower damage every turn they remain within.
All right. So go
So did they
ahead
take the damage now or at the beginning of their turn or what?
Yeah, roll it now.
D10 plus will. $14.
Okay. Very good. All right, Jorge, you're up.
All right. So, what is
You
our...
playing me now, Mike?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize.
I'll tell you what. I'm just going to just want to look at how far I can travel here. Oh, it's been a bit. Need to remember this character sheet.
This is the learning session for all of us, isn't it?
Movement 9. Okay. I'm assuming one of these blocks is 1.
Yeah, just you can move 9 squares. That's fine.
So yeah, I'm just going to go up to the first guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to issue challenge, meaning he is defenseless. He can't dodge or parry or any of that nonsense.
Is this a class ability that you're
This is
using?
a class ability.
Throw it in the chat for everybody to see what you're using.
1 second here.
Hit that button. So people watching go, wait, can anybody do that in Zweihander? Go, no, not anybody. Just Jorge. We have the compendium available now here as well in Roll20. So if you need any information, it is available at your fingertips. Just search it. Issue challenge.
That took me way too long.
Select
Sorry.
one foe in combat. That foe is left defenseless to all melee attacks and called shots made with the melee weapon you make against them until they are defeated. There you go. Which class are you? Are you a rake?
That is, I am a hedge knight turned armiger.
Ah.
By the way, did I ever get a cannon?
No, I didn't give you a cannon. You're not getting a cannon.
You did get a cannon. You said he could.
Did
have
I give him a cannon?
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
gave him a little cannon.
So defenseless. What does defenseless mean, Bill? Defenseless means
Defenseless
he cannot
means
use
he cannot-
any reactions.
Yeah, he can't parry, he can't dodge.
Yeah.
He just gets the sword.
Yep. All right. So.
And now let's go over to the weapon here.
And attack.
And standard roll.
That's a hit for 12
12.
damage. Nice roll. All right. Why don't you go ahead and you're going to roll me for injuries, please?
Okay, so weapons of this class deal 1d6, grant an additional 1d6 to determine whether you
Injury or
cause
foe.
an injury. Yeah. So I'm just going to roll 2d6. And I caused one.
Oh, snap. Okay. Oh, we should be using leather, steel, blood, and bone. Damn it. Damn it. What's the location, Oak? With a with a 5.
A 50.
That's a head.
Body. Oh, is it head?
He rolled a 5.
Yeah, but you reverse it.
Yeah, it's a body then. Body. You rolled an injury.
Smack it up, flip it.
All right, bladed weapons to the body, and roll me another d6, please. 3. Slice chest. Flip to fail all ranged attacks on him. Very good. Okay. Bring your mortuary sword down. Cut its chest open. It squeals at you as it's also trying to fend the rats off that are crawling all over at it and biting. It's their turns.
Hold on. What about?
Yeah. Why did it skip Goyo? Oh, because he rolled a 6 and you rolled a 5.
Oh, they're all going before me.
Yeah.
That's very sad.
That's a shame. Like a big sigh. Oh, that's good.
I mean, I just charged into combat with 6 of these things, so let's see what you can do, Matt.
Just gonna go over there. Movement right now. He's gonna go over there. And there. And there. And there. Oh, I want to go to that burst template. That's what I'm getting away from these damn rats is why they're all moving away. All right. So first we're gonna.
I screwed up on that spell too. Sorry. I just reading. It says it's at my feet. So I would have had to run. Yeah, I would have had to have run forward.
Oh, so they don't take any damage.
Or just move me forward, and I was there and surrounded by them.
All right. So let's move you up.
Sorry.
Hey, which means I'm taking that damage as well. How much was it?
Oh,
Because I moved into the burst template, right?
I would have to roll for you, wouldn't I? Let's see.
Let's get out of these swarm of rats.
Sorry. I'm sitting there looking through my spell again. I'm like, oh shit, that says at my feet, not at a point I see.
Jeff! All right, well, we can, while you're doing that, these things are going to start to attack you. All right, so we're going to have the first one attack, we'll have 2 attack the Atslan. Woo, 14 damage to you, Bill.
1 second here.
All right, so they're all carrying fire-hardened spears, and they're going to poke at you. All right, so the first one on you... Bill, I don't remember your character's name. Jorge? How can I forget Jorge? Misses! The second one misses! We're moving over to... What's... Thakrak, or whatever your name is, Oak. And it pokes at you with its fire-hardened spear, and it misses! Oh, let's roll below a 70, please. A 9! That's a hit! Do you have any points left to try and get out of the way of this attack?
Who?
You.
Thakrak.
Thakrak.
How much is it for casting? I've never played a caster. Is it each lesser is 2 points, wasn't it?
You didn't.
Yeah, it goes up. So
yeah, I would have used 1 to move. So no.
Okay. Time for some damage. Oh, that sucked. So 6 damage total. Does that do anything to you?
My first box is 3, so yeah.
All right, so it does takes you down. Takes you down 1 mark. All right. Now we're gonna move over to the other 2. Thug Rug, we're gonna attack you next with a 93, and lastly we've got Greg with a 16. You have all of your AP. Would you like to try and avoid this attack? Okay. Go ahead, make me your combat roll to avoid.
So what is that? Is that a dodge or
It's a parry?
Or...
Parry for melee.
All right, hang on a second here. I think I need to add a weapon though. Don't actually have one. How about well, I have a
Just
I
go
have
ahead.
a buckler.
Just go ahead and make me a simple melee roll, please, to avoid the attack.
All right, hang on a second here. Simple melee. How do I do that again without a weapon?
Well, it should just be on the first page of your character sheet. It's one of the first skills at the very top.
Got it.
You were successful.
Okay. I just stepped to the side.
All right. Very good.
Apparently I don't have a weapon.
Well, now it's your turn, Greg.
I prefer Goyo, please.
Goyo. It's now your turn, Goyo.
All right. So he'll clear his throat. What are these? We all speak the same language, I assume?
Yeah, you speak whatever monster common is.
Okay. So anything I can do to improve a guile test? Like take aim or anything?
Yes. No, Guile?
That would be an extended test. You probably won't have time.
Oh, okay. So I get, because I'm a fast talker, I get a +2 slot bonus. So it bumps up the easy. But I guess you can adjust it based on, I assume it's standard, but you can do what you want. And I had one quick question. So Oak is playing Thanquill, who just cast a big spell, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're the same race, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't know that Goyo knows a lot. I don't know how much he would know about what is the race that they have?
Skurzak. They're rat
Skurzak.
rat
Okay.
people. Big giant rat people.
All right. So in a booming voice, Goyo says, "My fellow friend Skurzaks, you must be aware you are attacking the great mage wizard Thanquill, who has come to rescue your people. Bow before him, accept him as your lord and leader, and he will help you to rise up and be more powerful than you can imagine. Fight him and you shall die. Drop your weapons now." And that is he's trying a guile test.
A Guile? To convince them all to drop their weapons? They seem mad and ravenous. They seem like caged animals trying to escape. So you can do
but Goyo is no common charlatan.
You can do an arduous Guile test to try and halt them.
Uncommon charlatan.
That's right. So arduous, and then I get 2 steps up. So what would that move me to? How do I go there? So I go to arduous, and then that would take me back down to challenging. Then, right?
Right.
Okay. So here we go.
Goyo, the boyo.
Here we go for the guile.
Don't call me boyo. Oh, they're just like they're spitting.
Oh.
They're spitting at you.
Oh, no. Hold on, because another charlatan thing I have is a confidence trick.
Oh wow!
And that confidence trick is flip to fail or flip to succeed.
It's like you guys min-max these characters.
Well, that's so he can flip to succeed on guile tests. So it's actually 26.
So I will say that the one near you and Shugrug are within range for this, and I will roll for them to resist your silver tongue. They both pass.
So how would the resist work? Just so I know for the future.
They passed the roll to resist. It's just like a perilous stunt where you get a chance to resist.
What's the DC though? I guess is what I'm trying to figure out.
It depends creature to creature.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they would have a is this like resolve? Is that what they're doing?
Maybe.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to understand the mechanic.
Gotcha. All right. Is there anything else you want to do in your turn?
I guess back up if I can without provoking an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you can spend 2 AP if you have it left to disengage.
All right. Well, let's see. I stepped out of the way of the attack before, but it's my turn now, so I'm at the top of my turn.
Yep. So you get all your AP back at the top of your turn.
Okay. Did doing my guile test use any AP?
Yes, it did.
So I have 2 left. All right. So that's enough then. So he will run over here, and I guess jump up on top of this thing here. Wait, am I on the right? Okay.
Okay, Shugrug, you're up. You've got a screaming, spitting Skurzak in front of you.
Okay, so I'm going to I'm in battle, right? So
You are in battle. There's one right in front of you, swinging a fire-hardened spear in your direction.
Alright, so I'll take my dirk and try and stab him.
All right.
I'm gonna try and aim.
Take aim? Yes, so you can use one AP to take aim.
Does that apply to swords?
So that makes it 1 step easier. Yes, that applies to swords. Yeah, that's fine. So that would make it routine. You can take aim up to 2 times if you want to take it up to easy, but then that'll be all 3 of your AP if you do so.
If I take aim and then right. See what I can roll under this.
Woohoo! Critical! Oh, look at that damage, though. Roll me another d6.
3.
Why? It's your sheet is not programmed correctly. I'm hovering over it right now.
Why?
What's your combat bonus? Your CB.
You said we were using the alternate damage too, weren't we?
Oh, we are using the alternate damage. Yeah, I know. Megan, we can hardly hear you, says the chat.
Oh, I'll yell then.
we're using monstrous ancestries and we're using alternate damage in this game. All right. Do you? What do you got? A dirk?
Yep, I got a dirk.
It's just straight AB. All right. Well, then that's fine. There's no bonuses. AB. 3 damage. Roll me another d6 and we'll add it on there. Do you want to spend a fortune point and make that 3 a 6?
Yes.
Okay. I like
Nope.
that.
Yes, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, absolutely.
I think you should. All right. So go ahead. So you've got a 10 right now. Roll me another d6, please. Roll me another d6. 21 points of damage. Shugrug, you're gonna slaughter this thing. How do you kill this thing with your dirk?
How do I kill it? Well, it goes in through the belly button because I'm not very tall, and like out the left side, so he just kind of falls over with like blood spurting out.
Yes, and he lets out a squeal for his death gasp. Shugrug, did you take 2 take aims on your turn or just 1?
I put it back to standard.
Oh, so you didn't use any?
Well,
You've got 2 AP left. What do you want to do with those AP? You can move. You can use a perilous stunt. You can move and use a perilous stunt.
I'm going to go 6.
Rocks are pretty deadly, Adam. There are rocks on the ground. There's also fruit right next to Shugrug. And vegetables. Shugrug just booked it over next to Greg. That's it? You're saving your last AP?
Absolutely, I am.
Alright. Thankwill. It's like Nyquil is your name.
Okay, so my area goes on for 10 minutes.
Are you able to move it?
It goes with me.
Ah, so you're gonna flip around, so you're gonna catch old Jorge in there then too.
Yep.
Alright.
Jorge doesn't mind.
Roll the damage again then. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the chat. 16 points of damage. Yep. All right, Jorge, take another point of 16 points of damage, and you drop these 4 Skurzaks. They just like get bitten by a swarm of rats. It's like a person being bitten by a chimpanzee and dying. They're bitten by small little rats and they just crumple to the ground, squeaking and shrieking. Jorge, what kind of shape are you in? Do you need to roll for injuries?
You're muted, Bill.
Yeah, I'm at ignore 3 skill rank. So yeah, I think I'm
Yes!
rolling for injuries.
Party kill. I like it. Here we go. Friendly fire.
That's not how he's supposed to die. My other spell is the one that's supposed to take him out. Oh, my turn's not done yet either, too, because then I'm going to run over to this other one.
I'm not going to run. Oh, okay. So I guess roll for injuries? Spells don't cause critical injuries, though, do they?
Not usually.
I know these are rats chewing on you, but typically
They usually
spells
have
don't...
other
Okay,
things.
Here's the...
Spells don't typically cause critical injuries.
There's the description.
Yeah, we're just going to say no, there's no critical injuries here, because typically there aren't with spells. So, you're just in really rough shape, right? Jorge?
Yeah, I mean, I'm about as close to dead as you can be.
All right, well, it's your turn.
Perfect.
You wanted me to roll damage for that one, too, didn't you?
No, I just took the 16 that you just...
Yeah, but I moved forward into another one.
We'll just use the same damage. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. That was the one that was out of the radius before.
It doesn't count as a melee damage by chance there, does it? I don't even know how to pronounce your name. Tranquil?
Nyquil.
Isn't it, for your armature, isn't it just damage?
It is melee damage that gives me +1 to my damage threshold.
Oh, damn, I thought it was any damage. Okay, now what's...
Hey, Adam. Adam's in the chat. Adam, would these rats, would this spell be considered melee damage because the rats are biting him? We'll ask and we'll wait. So we'll move on. We'll move on while we wait for the answer. We don't need to...
That, and can I, like, just stop concentrating on a spell? It doesn't say anything about... It says duration, but it didn't say, like, if you stop focusing on it or anything like that.
It'll just keep going. What spell? It is Adam Horde of Vermin. So it's the rats. The rats. He summoned the horde of rats that are biting people. We're reading the right up here, and it doesn't really say. So we're gonna go to you for the judgment. Technically, rats would be melee damage, I'd say. Jorge, what do you want to do? Not melee, says Adam. Not melee does not affect your armature.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm just looking at my trappings quick. At this point in time, I think my best bet is going to be to take some red cap mushrooms.
Do it.
Back up.
It's part of the spell, he says, not melee. Okay, start downing some mushrooms. Is there anything else you want to do?
Considering how close to dead I am, you know what? I'm gonna issue challenge on the last one.
Okay. All right.
I was waiting to say issue challenge on me.
And what is
And,
that? What does that
Well,
do?
it just means that if he comes at me and I have to attack him, he can't dodge or parry.
All right. And take your corruption. Mark down your corruption for eating those red caps.
Yeah, and I get an extra corruption for that too.
It's too bad it's not Erg. All right, so there's one left in front of you. NyQuil. And it's going to try and hit you.
Okay.
It hits! Do you have any AP left?
Yep, I got 2. So, where's my... Is it dodge or parry?
Parry.
Yep.
You were successful. And it's mad. It's mad at seeing you parry out of the way of its fire-hardened spear. So it's going to, it's going to try and put you in a chokehold. So let's see if this guy can make his test even. No! He critically fails.
Fail.
No, he,
Shoots himself.
he drops his fire-hardened spear, and, he is also left defenseless to you for the next round. Alright, Goyo, there's one left. What do you want to do?
I want to try and talk to it again, of course. That's the only thing Goyo ever does.
These things seem mindless, Goyo. I'm going to tell you this right now. These things are mindless. They seem like they're driven by some sort of other entity. They don't look and act like normal Skurzak. They are mad.
All the more reason to talk to them to find out what exactly.
Okay, well, get off that table and go talk to them.
All right, so Goyo's going to go over and implore this poor rat creature, please put down your spear and let us find out what's really going on. Let your kinsman help you. We're going to make this okay. This doesn't have to be the day that you die. He's a very soft-spoken monster. So he's going to try and talk him into it. He's going to say, if you would only put down that spear, wonderful things will happen for you. You will feel much better. You will be a hero. We'll make sure that everyone understands why you did this today. Nothing bad will ever happen to you.
Are you using like an ability or something? You keep pulling on this. That's why I ask.
Well, yeah, it's his whole build is he's a con man.
So is it a trait or what is it that you're using?
So okay, well he's using confidence trick.
Okay.
Do you want to see that?
Yes, please.
All right.
You keep doing these things and I don't understand why. So explain yourself, Goyo.
Well, all right. Well, I'm a confidence man. So hang on a second. I'm just gonna drop it in chat for you here.
Sure. Look at the compendium. It's the best thing.
Yeah, it is freaking awesome. If I can say that on chat.
You can say frickin' awesome.
I can say frickin' awesome.
I approve frickin' awesome. We might actually be marked for mature right now, so you could probably say much worse.
Lord, I would.
We'd be marked immature.
All right, so this seems overpowerful to me, but me and game mechanics, I love them. So not only do I flip to succeed, but when I succeed, which apparently is most of the time, is considered a critical success, which I don't know what that means, but I think it's good, right?
Yes, critical success is very good.
Okay, furthermore, I can influence a number of people, I assume that's monsters too, equal to my FB times 3, which is, I think my FB is 2 right now, so that would be 6, if my math is correct.
Yeah. So
let me just.
You're trying to calm him down, but Guile is like lying. It's deception.
Well, I did lie to him. I told him he's going to be,
it'll be all right.
I told him nothing bad will happen to him, and we're planning on killing him as soon as I figure out what's going on. So I am lying to him.
All right, but you're not really soothing the savage beast. You're just you're spouting line. Okay, all right, that's fine. That's fine.
All right.
I stand by my arduous then.
Okay. All right. Why? Oh, did I need to be soothing him?
No, more like a bargain or charm in this situation is what you're looking to use. The guile is not the skill you want to be pulling. It's critical failure. So
that one, and I can't flip to pass that one. So something bad's going to. I guess he bites me in the nose.
You're gonna take 9 mental peril.
Never understood that mechanic.
You just beat yourself up for failing in combat. You look bad in front of your friends. You look. Did anybody notice? You dust off your
Okay, yeah, I'm chagrined. I got it.
You're shamed because you're such a proud charlatan, Grendel, and you use your words. You're like, oh, step aside. I'll show you how it's done. And then it fails miserably. And you're like, oh, this is so stressful. Oh.
So I've got a. Looks like my peril threshold is an 8, so that means I'm imperiled?
1 over. Yeah, you're just 1 down the track. You're fine. It has
Okay.
no repercussions.
Got it. Cool.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to do, Goyo?
No, I think I've done quite enough.
All right, Shugrug, get off this table and kill this thing.
I will do my best. So, like for throwing knives, I've got 3 of them. So when I threw them earlier, did I throw all of them?
No, you just threw 1.
Wicked. Okay.
Wicked awesome.
So cool. All right, where's the non?
That's for Ken and Chad if he's still there.
Oh, I could totally stay right
Or wicked cool. I don't know what the saying is. Wow, wow.
Chuck another knife at him.
Chuck it.
Chuck.
Woo! That's 10 damage. Wow. Very nice. Very nice. Straight AB. Look at that. Good roll. Nicely done. 10 points of damage. All right. So you whip this knife across the Bazar, and it lands. It finds its mark, and the Skurzak drops. Where do you hit this Skurzak with your knife?
He drops, right?
Oh, he drops. He is dead. He squeals and bleeds and falls to the ground as rats are nibbling at his ankles.
Well, he's like going like this, and like so it like goes down his throat, like.
Oh, yes. He turns at you and he screeches, and as he does so, right into his throat. Badass orcs, says Jeff. You're badass orcs. You are.
And
All right.
I'll send the rats off out and away.
That's awesome.
Your people, your ancestors. They're your bubbles, call them.
Are there? I'm assuming like people scattered from.
Yeah,
this area?
people are screaming and shouting, and they're trying to get out of there while these rats, these Skurzak, were attacking. So after you've defeated them, there's stillness. Kind of sets over the bazaar.
I'm looking for glasswares.
Okay.
I'm looking for a heal.
I want to find a bunch of glasswares, and I'm going to start like draining the blood from these things.
What? All right. Yeah, you can go over one of the tables, and there's like vials and tinctures.
These would be considered man eaters, would they not?
And you could just take one off one of these tables and start filling it up with blood. Sure. Yeah, these would be considered man eaters.
Of blood from man eaters.
Sure. Little test tubes full of man eater blood. Can anybody help out Jorge? Is there a doctor in the house?
I am in poor shape.
I need some laudanum.
I mean, I have that stuff, but like,
Stat.
let's start an adventure at Almost Dead.
Almost Dead. That's going to be the name of this campaign going forward. Forget Night of the Vivmancer. This is Zweihander episode 1, Almost Dead.
All I got is smelling salts, Bill.
Shit.
I mean, smelling salts are for peril.
Yes.
I could take some laudanum and ignore a injury, but I don't have any.
Yes.
I'm just in rough shape, so I think I can heal and scab over one thing a day? It's been a while.
Yeah. Well, so if we're doing healing, we'll go to that. We'll deal with that after. So we'll continue on with this. All right. So you see Thankwell draining the blood out of one of these Skurzaks. They're dead. People are starting to calm down a little bit. They're coming over. They're looking. They're kind of pointing at these dead Skurzaks, but they're kind of still keeping their distance. They're pointing at the group of you. They're pointing at Shugrug. Shugrug the Fingerless. How did you throw those blades with no fingers?
Carefully.
You spit them.
No,
With the feet.
I'm also like going to retrieve my 2 knives.
Okay. Yeah, you get your 2 knives. That's fine.
Clean them off meticulously.
As long as she's got a thumb and an index finger, then she can throw the knives like that. Doesn't need the others.
Feet is way better.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to investigate further? See maybe where these Skurzak came from? These are not townspeople here. These are wild, ravenous, savage Skurzak.
Is there anything of any tent in the bazaar that might have, I don't know, a red cross on it or anything like that?
Sure, there are some medical supplies kicking around here in the bazaar. People are coming back, though, and they're looking at all of you. Are you just going to go over there and just help yourself? Or
Yep.
all right, you just scoop it up and you throw it in your jacket. And people are pointing at you, and they're, hey, that guy just took some stuff.
But it's a monster city, so it's to be expected, wouldn't you think?
No, just because they're monsters, they steal. That's horrible. It's horrible, Megan. Shugrug, the fingerless, you know better.
Look inside the well. They seemed pretty excited.
Yeah, it seemed like they were gathering around the well, like they were scared. They were kind of huddled around it and trying to keep people away. Why don't you all go ahead and make me a routine survival check, please?
Would I be allowed to scrutinize the well?
Yes, you can scrutinize the well. Standard scrutinize.
Learn that. What is it? A routine what?
Survival.
Routine survival. Thankful got it. Goyo. Alright, so you're looking around, you're searching. You don't notice anything particular with the well, Goyo. But you and Thankwell start kind of like looking around the bazaar, and you notice that there's a trail of blood, dried blood, leading away from here.
Where does it start?
Well, you can follow it back from the bazaar.
Well, no, I guess
It doesn't start here. It leads to here. You can follow back the way they came. You can track it.
Where does it end when it leads to where?
Well, you follow it, and it leads to a large iron manhole cover nearby. It's actually been ripped off of the sewers, and it's lying in a ditch nearby.
The manhole cover.
Yes. So you determine that these savages came from the sewers, possibly.
A likely spot for rats.
Yeah. Thankwell takes offense to that.
Do they have the strength to rip open a manhole cover in this way?
That's a great question. Why don't you go ahead and make me another scrutinize? You can do a routine scrutinize on this.
Okay. Yes.
No, you're unable to determine.
Okay.
Inside, you kind of poke your head in also, and it's just like dust and darkness in there. Where there should be water, there is none. It's not running anymore. It's all dried up here in the sewer. At least at the entrance here.
How big is it? Is the sewer big enough that we could go down in there if we wanted to?
Oh yeah, like this big pipe leading in is like 6 feet high, 4 feet wide. It's massive that this manhole's been ripped off of. So you can walk in there upright. Then the sewer itself is quite large.
And we all see in the dark, right?
I don't know. Do you?
Yeah.
I don't think you do.
Really?
I do, as long as I can hear, and
There you go.
I'm assuming I can hear.
It would have been an ancestral trait that you would have got.
Oh,
okay. What was my ancestral trait? I forgot about that.
This isn't D&D where all monsters can see in the dark.
See if I can remember what my trait was. Oh, you guys want to go down and take a look?
Sure.
All right, so you guys make your way in. Behind you is a dead end. In front of you, you can walk through the sewers a little bit. You start making your way forward, and after about 30 seconds of walking, you come across a giant pile of rubble that is blocking your path. That should lead you deeper into the sewers. Everybody go ahead and make me a standard tradecraft roll, please, as you look this thing over.
That'll be a flip to fail for me.
Oh yeah, does anybody have tradecraft?
Can I not do it so I don't take more peril?
It's all right. Erg's already passed it. You won't take
Alright.
peril here.
Okay.
I would have passed it if I was skilled in it.
Yeah, 20 or 02. I'm good.
Yeah, Erg passed. So you're looking at this thing over, Erg. Not Erg, I'm sorry. I'm looking at
Not
your name
Erg.
on the display. Jorge. And you determine that this pile of rubble, it didn't just fall. Somebody or something brought this down. Somebody blocked this on purpose with the debris. It would have taken days and tools and a workforce to do this.
Oh, thank God. I think that's the end of it. I should go lie down for a few weeks.
Sorry about that.
Hey, Dice Tyrants, what's going on? All right, so as you're standing there and you determine this, all of a sudden you turn around and standing in the sewers is a strikingly attractive, tall, middle-aged orcs woman with dark skin. She starts to walk towards you. She has a very confident gait to her. She wheels up in front of you and extends her hand and introduces herself. She says, "I am Sabine, the mayor of Delberg. We could use your assistance."
Isn't that what we just did?
"Yes, but would you be willing to take on some work? I could pay you, say, a gold piece each."
I mean, for the work we just did, right?
"Yes, I will pay you another gold piece in addition to the work you just did."
Great. He waits for the gold piece.
You'll have to
We
come.
also need access to the town's best healers.
You'll have to come back to my office later, and I will pay you.
What is it that you wish of us?
Well, she gets kind of quiet and she looks around. You're the sewer, like it's like echoing, boom, booming. "Someone is trying to kill me," she says bluntly.
Who?
"I believe an order of assassins 2 days ago. I was delivered an envelope with no address. It was dropped in front of my apartment, where I do all my official business. And within it was a sheet of paper with a single large black spot. Now, this is a known mark of assassins, and I fear they are coming here to kill me, and this may have something to do with it."
They're very polite assassins to let you know you're being targeted ahead of time.
She sneers at you. She growls. She bares her teeth.
That's not how Ruby plays.
Yeah, right? Ruby's assassin would not do that. If you want, you can all make me an easy education test.
And flip to fail.
And flip to fail again. Nope.
Oh, wait. I think I made it, didn't I?
63? Oh, yeah, you did. Damn it.
I nailed it.
I am trained in that, so.
Wow. All right. So,
I need it.
those of you who pass, you have heard of assassins' guilds across the land that will send a piece of paper with a black spot on it as a message to their victims to basically let them know, like, get your affairs in order because death is coming soon. So you have heard of this before. This isn't preposterous or outlandish.
It's actually very polite.
It is, isn't it? But you know that once somebody gets this letter, they don't shake it. They're done.
Is it any particular Assassin's Guild?
No, like that's wouldn't be common knowledge to folks like you. You've just heard rumor that like if you get a letter with a black spot in it, like you will be dead in a week or two. So Sabine says, I'm going to lay low for a few days and see if the assassin will show themselves. I want you to investigate what is going on, because I'm sure that the Black Spot and the Skurzak are connected.
Greg is bewitched by this beauty, and he throws down to his knees and grabs her hand and goes, "Oh, Lady Sabine, of course, Shugrug the Fingerless will do all that I can in order to keep."
Ah, very good. You have your wits about you, my good orcs. I will give you an additional gold for taking on the task.
Slightly blush.
I will contact all of you again this evening. In the meantime, I suggest that you ask around the town and get some leads and some information on maybe what was going on here.
Contact us with a healer.
I will arrange for a healer for you this evening. Perhaps you may want to start in the bazaar. Maybe someone there saw something and they can give you some information. Or you can look over these sewers further. And she turns and she walks away with no other questions. So,
What do you want to do?
you guys have already ascertained by looking this over at those rolls that this manhole cover was removed. It was removed from this side, from the outside, not from the inside. And somebody caved in this sewer on purpose. This wasn't an accident. It wasn't a cave-in.
Were they deliberately trying to keep something out or to keep something in?
Or they were maybe letting the rats out to do their work for them.
Who let the rats out? Squeak, squeak.
So
Yeah.
things like, so are we able to see, or like by looking at the mass of rocks and stuff? Yes, we need tools and so forth, but is this like a week's job of undoing this, or could it get done in a half a day?
I'm not gonna make you guys roll tradecraft again. The one who passed will use that. It would have, like I said, it would have taken some manpower and it would have taken some time. This wouldn't have been a quick and dirty job. With your pass, I'll also say blast caps may have been used. When you're looking this over closer. May have been blown up. All right, where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
Well, quite obviously, we have to go up to the bazaar and ask people. The Lady Sabine is in danger.
Back to the bazaar.
I don't know. Does everybody else want to come?
Sure.
Sure. Not all at once, everybody.
So we got our face man there. He handled it.
Yeah, Goyo, you're the face man.
Yeah, I'm going to take some of my laudanum and move one track up the damage condition track.
Okay. And take your corruption again.
2 corruption. I get 1 extra every
So you're
time.
at 4 for tonight. Beautiful. Starting off right. All right, you guys go back to the bazaar. The folks who own the carts and the goods, they've made their way back there. The one where you ripped off some of the some goods, the guy's looking and counting and taking an inventory, and he can't figure out where some of his belongings went. The Skurzak have been removed. The blood has been cleaned up, and people are going back to their business. There are people milling about everywhere.
Do we see anything that looks like an assassin?
Go ahead and make me an assassin test.
Everyone.
Assassin roll check. Okay.
See them.
Okay.
Oh, you don't see anybody that looks like an assassin.
Make me an impossible scrutinize.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
Forget arduous. We're going to add a whole nother level of difficulty.
Right. It's minus 110. So, Thanquil,
Yes.
what sorts of assassins would have charmed your kin into a frenzied rage?
Well, there's clans that do nothing but assassination.
Of your folk?
Yes. Not that I associate with. But
Huh. So do you think we're looking
there
for
are different clans that focus on different things. There is a clan of assassination.
Do you does your clan that assassinates use the black spot?
Would I know this?
No.
No, they don't, or no, I don't.
No, your people don't. You're not an assassin, are you?
No.
You have no idea. You have no idea then.
They
This isn't just exclusive to Skurzaks. The tales are just assassins, be it humans or orcs or Skurzak or whatever, will use this mark.
I see. Are your it just seems like a very polite thing for an assassin to do. I
It
can't
is.
see the rat assassins.
It's very,
doing that.
very courteous.
Very honest, nice way to assassinate somebody.
I don't know. That could be. It could be more cruel because then you know it's coming, and you're going to be
Yeah.
paranoid for a while.
You have
and
to
be
think
living
about
in
it.
fear.
Good point.
When and
Yes,
where
yes.
will they strike? When will I die?
I like it. Well, let's see.
Always on the toilet.
Just like Elvis.
You think Elvis was assassinated?
No, he died on the toilet.
Yeah, by a heart attack.
Like a Lannister.
Okay.
No, he's not really dead. All right, so what do you want to do? You're here. You're looking for assassins. You failed your assassin check. You can hear people talking and chattering all around you. You hear someone speak up. We haven't seen violence like this in years. We don't get that around here. That happens down in the south. We're law-abiding monsters.
Oyo is going to attempt to use his eavesdrop
Okay. Yeah.
to listen in on the assassins.
I'm not gonna listen to the assassins. You can use eavesdrop.
I know. I'm just.
I'll give it
messing
to. I'll give it to an easy eavesdrop. This is it's busy and bustling. People are chatting and talking. They're
All right.
excited by what they just saw. So you could just kind of like stand next to someone with your back turned to them. You can hear what they're saying.
We're looking for clues.
Clues.
Blues Clues.
Wow. All right, I would like to use a point of whatever that's called. To
Fortune?
Inspiration. Yes, please.
All right.
There we go.
I got two misfortune. All right, you succeed. So you hear some people talking nearby at one of the stalls, and it's two men talking, and one man says, "Looks like they came from them sewers. Mayor Dinsmore's not going to be happy about that. Those tunnels are his baby." And the other one says, "Probably going to give Sabine all the provocation she needs to push that ornery little Atzland out of power."
Have I heard of this name before?
You have, well, the last few days in town. Yeah, you would have heard of this guy.
And he's in
in
Atzland.
he's an engineer. He's in sanitation.
And it sounds like he's got a beef with the mayor.
Yeah.
Where would we find the head of sanitation for the
The
town?
head of sanitation. Well, you ask around where his office is, and you're told, oh, he's got an office up above a distillery down the street. You can find him there. What do you want with that little pipsqueak?
Got a few questions for him.
Are you an assassin?
No, but we're looking for one. Have you seen any?
No, I failed my assassin test.
I know they're really hard. Okay. Well, thanks.
All right.
We'll head to the we'll head to the engine.
Failed
Guys,
my assassin test. The guy kept coming out healthier.
Guys, what do you think? You want to talk to this? What was his name?
Air Dinsmore.
Air Dinsmore. Do you Wish to talk to Herr Dinsmore? Could be a clue.
Don't all speak up at once. You're so chatty tonight, everybody.
Right?
All of you. Silencio.
Oh no, my guy's kind of like, screw all y'all. I just want to kill things. So
All right. Well, let's go kill this guy then.
All right. You go.
You know what? We could just catch him and say he's the assassin, or he hired him.
We hired this
We'll get
guy.
our gold.
works for me.
Now you're talking.
All
I
right.
say we throw this guy to the wolves.
Rats. Well, he is a rat, so.
No, he's not a rat. He's a lizard.
Oh, he's a lizard.
He's an Atzlin. Yeah, he's a lizard.
Yeah, you're right. We should probably find a Skaven to throw to the wolves.
All right, so you make your way over to his where he has an office above this distillery, and you go up the stairs. You knock on the door, and this wiry little Atzlin. He's just a little guy. He's maybe like 3 feet tall. Just a little gecko sort of looking lizard. He's got a big long red beard and crazy red hair, and his eyes are darting around everywhere. Yes. What is it?
Did you hear about the sewer?
What about my sewers?
Well, it seems like that darn mayor has done it again.
What? He throws his hands up in the air. Come in. You go inside, and the room is filled with like renderings and schematics and models and all sorts of things.
Oh,
And he's
impressive.
pacing. He's pacing on the spot. What did the mayor do now? Tell me.
Well, this is some impressive work. Are these some of the plans you have for the town?
Yes, I look after the sewage system.
Well,
I maintain it.
seems like you do more than that. This is far beyond anything the other cities have. Very impressive.
Thank you. I like you. Now, what is it? Why are you here? What happened?
Well, it seems the mayor has brought something to the sewers.
Wow, what? Things like these are why we need more security here in the city. We shouldn't have to rely on, he looks you up and down, adventurers like yourselves for protection. No offense, of course.
None taken. You're exactly right. The town should be properly guarded, especially the sewers, a
I
critical
agree.
point of the infrastructure.
Do you know what she did? She diverted funds for both upgrades to the drainage system and the walls to some trade package. You see this? You see now this happens.
Scandalous.
Right?
Unbelievable. Borderline corruption.
Well, we should do something about it.
Should. Did you know that explosives were used? We knew that, right? You said last
Yeah,
time.
you figured that out.
Yeah. Look, take a look. And
What?
Look, your beautiful metal cap was in the main bazaar. It's blown off.
He gets all worked up and he's pacing back and forth and he's nattering to himself.
I bet that money from that trade deal would have been enough to have some proper security.
That money is right. She fired the treasurer about a year ago, and she keeps the books closed to herself.
Well, that can't be ethical.
I agree. But you know what? It wasn't even that bad for me. Captain Gooseberry took it even harder. He had to let most of his force go. Just use contractors. How are you supposed to keep security and law and order if you're just using contractors like yourselves? No offense, man.
Taken. You're
But
completely right.
this is why things are getting out of control, and now we have rats. No offense, he says to the Thankwell, coming out of the sewers.
Oh, he takes no offense.
I don't like him either.
Well, I bet if we. No, it's
What?
probably.
No, go on.
I feel like something needs to be done. And it seems to me that the answers are in those books. Why would she keep them secret unless there was something there she didn't want people to know about?
Well, exactly. Are you can you get those books for her?
Well,
Myself and the captain would be very interested in what she's hiding.
Indeed. Well,
She, the captain, should know more about this, but there are night shipments that she's brokered and brought in and arranged for that come in. Nobody knows what's in on those shipments. This is where our money's going. We have these shipments coming in every night, every few days. Nobody knows what's on them, but we're not seeing any money from it.
they're coming in by ship?
No, they're coming in horse and wagon in the middle of the night.
Very. And where do they go?
She brokered them. Nobody knows. It's a secret deal, but we all know they come and go in the night.
This is getting stranger and stranger indeed.
Yes.
Where do you think she keeps that book?
Perhaps somewhere in her office.
Perhaps. Well, I don't see how you're supposed to be able to do your job without the proper funding.
You are correct. I like you. You can stay.
Well, I think we have everything we.
Hey, I have a question.
You're bleeding on my floor.
Well, what would that book be worth to you?
It is not the contents of the book that is worth anything to me. It is the funds themselves and the misappropriation of them.
Oh, okay. So a little bit of help would be worth, what do you think? 10%?
Of what?
The
Of
funds.
nothing? Of nothing?
Well, if we get your funds back, that's clearly.
Well, we obviously need the funds for the sewers. You tell me that they're caved in. Manhole covers are ripped off. Rats are spilling out. No offense.
90% of something is a heck of a lot better than 100% of nothing.
The money is not for me, you strange little Eslan. My kinsman.
I'm like the very opposite of little.
The funds are for the city and the sewage treatment system.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm
what he said.
Much less concerned about that than my friend here.
Well, why don't maybe there's rumor that there is contraband coming in on those night shipments. Perhaps you'll find your money there. Adventurer!
I think we should go talk to the captain. Poppyfield was his name?
Poppycock.
Poppycock?
No.
What?
No. That's not his name at all.
What did
Gooseberry.
you Gooseberry, that's it. Okay.
Poppycock.
Nobody said poppycock. Gooseberry.
Right. We'll go have a word with Gooseberry, see if he can add to the tapestry that is unfolding before us. You, sir, are a good what is he again?
He's a little lizard man. Atslan.
You, sir, are a good Atsland and a good sanitation engineer. Your work and service to this city will not go.
You are one of the best Grendels I've ever met in my life.
Imagine how great you'll be when you grow up.
All right. Any other questions? He looks around the rest of the crew. Nope. With that, the Grendel walks up.
All right. The rest of you are standing there looking at one another. Do you follow?
Yeah, I'm just going to flick some blood on the floor and walk out.
He tells you where you can find Gooseberry. Gooseberry is often found drinking at a pub or tavern that's only known to locals. It's not really advertised. There's not signage out front. So he tells you where you could find Gooseberry.
Okay. All right. We'll circle up with our little crew here. So what do you guys think? The plot thickens.
I mean, if he wanted his budget back, he would have to pay me for it. I don't worry about that.
I think we're after bigger prizes here. I think this is a thread that we pull to find the assassin, or better yet, what's worth murdering for? Maybe it's in those chests, the contraband. Maybe that's the prize. We don't really care if a mayor gets murdered, not for a few paltry gold, right? Right?
Happy with every gold I can get.
All right, but let's see what we can find from Gooseberry. Maybe we'll want to look into these chests. Chests have valuable things, particularly the ones that are spirited away at night. She's diverted funds. Something's afoot.
I'm stroking my long mustache.
I like the way he thinks. Yeah.
All right, we'll head over to this bar unless anybody else wants to do something.
Bar sounds good.
All right. Go calling on.
All
Mr.
right, so
Goose.
yeah, you go trudge around town here, and you find this off the beaten path little bar. Like I said, that's not really realized by outsiders. You go in, you open the door. The tap room's dark. It smells of like rotten old beer and uncontrolled fermentation. There's a nice smell. And sitting at one of the tables in the corner is a big orc, big grumpy looking orc in uniform, in a captain's uniform, town's guard uniform. He's sitting there drinking. Doesn't even pay attention to you walk in.
What's he drinking?
He's drinking some ale.
All right.
Hey,
I'll go get
as we walk in, I'm going to say to one of our party members, can you believe that? Mayor wanted me to scab for the police that she fired? Ridiculous.
He looks up at you. It's kind of goes back to his drink.
Yeah, let's order some drinks and see if we can get to talk to him.
All right.
Yeah.
Order some
I'll go-
ales, and you're gonna
I'll go to the
order
bar and order around.
Yeah. Goyle, make sure to have an extra one for the captain.
Yeah, perfect.
All right. You guys make your way over his table with ales in hand. He goes, "Push off. I don't want any company."
We're not here for company. We actually just had a little conversation with your friend, Erdismore. Or Didsmore. He let us know that there may be something not right about how money's getting spent for soldiers in the town. He's upset about the fact that some guards might have been helpful today when the attack occurred.
Go ahead and make me a standard bargain test.
Bargain.
Hard bargain.
Bargain. I don't have bargain.
Eavesdrop.
What's that?
I see one bargain test. Was that you?
That was me, yeah.
All right. So he sees that beer in your hand. He goes, "Is that for me?"
It is. Sets it down.
Have a seat. And snatches it as soon as you set it down and puts it next to his other one. "What do you want? What are you saying? Why are you here?"
Well, just wanted to get your thoughts.
On.
Well, what's your thoughts on the money that's kind of missing from the budgets? The ones that would have gone to pay for your men.
Well, I've had to start hiring mercenaries who are no good. Damn contractors coming through here, taking the money, not finishing jobs. So I'm not too happy about it. Sabine is the worst thing that's ever happened in this town. She's going to be the death of this town, if you ask me.
How did she get to be mayor?
She was voted in.
Was anything fishy about the election?
No, not as far as I know, but all the fishy things happened afterwards when she closed the books, diverted monies towards these shipments, whatever the hell they are, these night shipments that come in.
Nobody knows?
I can guess. I'm pretty sure it's contraband that she's filtering through this town, but we're not seeing any of the money. Yeah. Exactly. Nasty drugs.
She must have somebody in town that is a subordinate, somebody that she relies on.
No, she keeps it to herself, and that's part of the problem. She's clever, that one.
Any idea who would want to hurt her?
No. Why, does someone... Well, half this town, now that I think of it.
We think maybe those rats were for her today.
Why?
Something she said.
What did she say? Go on.
She thought maybe someone was out to get her.
Doesn't surprise me.
Well, maybe.
Hey,
maybe,
can I scrutinize his reaction to that?
Yeah. Go ahead. Make me standard scrutinize.
Nice.
Pass? You pass? It seems genuine, his demeanor.
I'll slide another beer over to him, the one that I haven't drank from.
He gladly takes. He goes, listen. You want to know what's going on? You want to get to the bottom of it? I'll tell you what. There's a night shipment coming in tonight. You seem like the kind of fools who'll stick your necks out where they don't belong. It's arriving tonight in the old Gates house. Usually comes in at 1 in the morning. Why don't you go there? Why don't you see what's coming in on those wagons?
What kind of security do they usually have with them?
I don't know. I ain't there. I stay away. Everybody here in the town knows what when they're coming and going. But nobody talks about it. Nobody wants to know anything about it.
Well, if everybody... But does she come to these things?
Yeah, rumor is that she's been seen at these meetings from time to time.
So if everybody knows and somebody is trying to get her, that might be a good time for them to strike.
He shrugs. Just downs one of the ales that you gave him, slams down the mug, grabs the other one.
So do we know where this place is that he described?
Yeah, you know where it is.
1 a.m.?
1 a.m. It is, like late afternoon at this point.
Captain Gooseberry?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. We'll let you know what we find. You deserve better. Slap him on the back and, don't worry, we're on it now. And he'll look around to the others.
Yeah. What he said.
Hey, Captain, before we go, is there any place we might be able to get some uniforms? Maybe look the part.
Yeah, fine. Go to the marshal station and get yourself some uniforms. Tell him I sent you.
Do you happen to have any old armor kicking around that might fit me?
No.
Maybe after we
and I don't have a cannon either.
That's okay. I got Bessie right here.
But what do you say if we were able to help? Maybe you let us get some armor for him?
I don't have any armor.
Maybe
go buy some in the bazaar.
Maybe we can find those funds for you. Maybe that'll fix it.
Yeah, maybe. Is your cannon's name Little George? Jorge and Little George.
We're gonna have to talk about that a little bit later, as I think I have to do a damage modification as a full-size cannon does 12d6. So I'm thinking maybe 3 or 4d6. That's a little ridiculous.
You're Jorge and Little George. All right,
Jorge and Little George.
You guys can go there. There's one guy behind the desk. He can hook you up some uniforms if you want them.
Yep.
All right. And okay, so you've got some uniforms, some town guard uniforms. Where do you want to go from there?
Panda.
Do you want to wait till 1 a.m. or do you want to
how much time do we have?
Like for the session to play or in game? Because we're like at the end of the session. We can fast track to 1 a.m.
Yeah. So I just wanted to know how long in game it is till 1 a.m.
It's like 8 hours.
Oh, okay.
We're supposed to hear from the mayor before then, right?
She said she will reach out to you.
Are we? Is one of our party members like almost dead?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there a doctor in the town?
Well,
She
you
said
can
gonna
go
get
back to the
one.
mayor and she'll arrange it for you. So do you want to? Should we leave off here and you guys are gonna go see the mayor next?
Perfect.
I don't think we want to fast forward to 1 a.m. until Jorge's got a few stitches.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's roll for corruption. Oh, I rolled under.
I
Jorge,
don't think I got.
So I get a corruption. Perfect.
you get a corruption. Everybody else is fine. You get an order. I'll figure out experience. Oh, you can have 100 experience for tonight. Yay! 100
Yay.
experience, the bare minimum.
Ouch!
Megan, you're gone next week, aren't you, Megan?
That the
23rd. Yep.
third.
Camping in a field.
I am. Knoll
All
of
right.
Feet.
So we may or may not. What do you guys want to do? You go on. We're going out one without Megan. What would Shugrug think?
What would Shugrug?
Play it by ear.
All right, we'll play it by ear. Otherwise, so next week, Sunday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, we're gonna possibly pick this up again. What do we got going on the channel? So Wednesday night, I'm going to be running a new group through some Zweihander at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, so that should be fun. A bunch of new people who have never played it before. And I think that's it for Zweihander for me. We have a whole bunch of guests on the channel. Check out our schedule. That's here on Twitch. And follow me on Twitter, Jowzem3 on Twitter, to see the schedule on there. Over on our sister channel, we have Alien on Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks, Corey. And this Thursday, I'll announce it now, we have a very special surprise. Thursday, over on Grim and Perilous Plays, we are going to do an exclusive live play of the Hellboy role-playing game that is hitting Kickstarter on the Wednesday, the day before. We've got it here. We've got exclusive access, and we're running Hellboy Thursday night on Grim and Perilous Plays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. So check it out if you like Hellboy or you're interested in seeing what the game's more about, because we're going to be doing it live. That's it for us. Do you guys have anything you want to shout out before we go?
I'm good.
I'm good. Yeah, check out that Alien game. It's pretty great. It's
Shout
pretty
out to
damn
my
great.
peeps.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. I know we started late, but we got the crew back together. There's a little confusion, but we're here and we're back, and it's good to be back. It was like it's riding a bike. It just took a little while to get there again. We're all a little rusty, but thank you for joining us, and we'll see y'all again this week.